How's it going, everybody? It's Bucks. Welcome to a very fast Pack-a-Punch guide. By following this video, you should be able to get the Pack-a-Punch at earliest round 4 if you manage to get a double points, round 5 without a double points, or round 6 if you happen to accidentally get a nuke. Even if you do get a nuke, don't worry, you'll still have all the rituals done by round 6. Now, in order to get to the Pack-a-Punch and in order to unlock the Pack-a-Punch, you need to complete 4 rituals in the map. There's one in the Junction, and there's one in the 3 districts, which are the Canal district, the Footlight district, and the Waterfront district. This is all going to be put into parts in the description, so if you want to skip to a specific part, then feel free to go down there and do that. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you spawn in is run over to the Junction gates, open them, and you're going to run back to the first goblet here. You want to turn into the beast. You're going to want to turn on the quick revive perk. You're going to turn around, whack open the door. You're then going to run over to the back of this truck, open up that box, and you want to power on the crane, which will drop the first artifact. Grapple up to the building here, run through Nero's lair, run all the way around. It's a bit of a maze, I know, but once you get round there, make sure you power on this power bit here, which will give you access to Nero's lair. It will drop down the stairs. So pick up the summoning key and run over into the main area, and you're going to want to pick up the lawyer's pen. Now, as soon as you pick up this lawyer's pen, there's going to be a couple of shadows that spawn. Just feel free to knife them. They're very easy to kill on the first round, obviously. So once you've done that, just make sure there's one zombie left. Run back over to the stairs, and as you can see, I did actually manage to get a double experience there. Run up the stairs into Nero's lair, place the lawyer's pen down, and begin the ritual. Now, the best way to survive the first ritual, in my opinion, is to literally just don't even bother attacking them unless you have to. Just sort of avoid the shadows as much as possible, almost like you're running a massive train of zombies, but do the same thing for the shadows. So it's pretty much like a shadow train. They shouldn't really be able to attack you, and after about 30 seconds, the ritual will end, and you can get the first gateworm. Now, it's entirely up to you. You can run back down and you can grab quick revive if you want to. By the entrances of each of the 3 main districts, there should be a crate by each entrance with a broken bottle on, and the colors of these bottles will represent which perk is in which district. So for me, the Juggernog is in the Canal district. Over by the Waterfront district, I have the double tap perk, which means Speed Cola should be over at the Footlight district, which is over here. And as you can see, I did just pick up the double experience here, which means I'm going to go on a frenzy. I did actually get 2 in this game, I believe, as you saw the first one by the door that I opened as the beast. So what I'm doing is I'm just making the most of the double XP. You should have enough money regardless, so what you're going to want to do now is head over to the first district to do the second ritual, which is the Footlight district. Once you're in here, you should see a goblet in front of you. Become the beast and follow what I'm doing here. Whack open this door. Run around here, open this box. You're going to want to come out, turn to the right, and then grapple up here over the stairs. You want to drop the stairs down by powering that on. You want to power on the perk, and then you're going to want to run and jump up this little ramp, and then knock over this box, which has got the second artifact in, which is the hairpiece, which looks like that. Go ahead and pick it up, and then you're ready pretty much to do the second ritual. Watch out for those shadows that spawn. Now, if you don't have enough points, feel free to go straight into round 3, gathering as much points as you can. And when you can, buy a Vespa on the wall there. It's going to help a lot. And you may as well run through here and open the first rift. So once you've done that, you need enough points to open the next gate, which is 1,250. So once you do have the points, run through into this lovely new area here, and you should see a goblet in the middle. Turn into the beast and run over to the black lace burlesque, and up above it there's a grapple. Grapple up there and turn on the power, which will allow you access into the burlesque, which is where the third ritual will take place. Make your way over here, and you're going to want to place the hairpiece down on the ritual table and begin the ritual. Now for this, because you've got the Vespa, if there is a shadow that happens to get in your way, you may as well proceed to just fuck him up and ensure that you do not die. All you need to do is survive again for about 30 seconds, and then that will be the end of the ritual, and you should be able to get the second gateworm. Now you'll notice that a Margwell will spawn, and this is all the more reason for picking up that Vespa, because this should be a lot easier with this gun opposed to the Bloodhound pistol. So go ahead and kill this Margwa in whatever way you like, and once you've done that, you will need to pick up the Margwa heart, which he should drop like that. The Margle Heart isn't actually needed for the Pack-a-Punch, but it is an essential item for the new Wonder Weapon. So now you've done the second ritual, it's now time to run all the way back through and run over to the Canal District. Go ahead and open the gate once you can afford it. You're going to want to turn right over to this goblet and become the beast. Now run straight over here, drop down into the canal. You're going to want to hit this, hit open the door, and then run straight to the other side. Power on that. Run up the stairs a little bit, and you're going to want to grapple up to one of those two hooks there. Drop down and go straight down to the ground floor of this building, which is the Ruby Rose, and turn on the power there, which will give you access through those stairs. Once you've done that beast run, drop down into the canal and pick up the detective's badge. Remember, two shadows will spawn, so make sure you kill them. And then once you've picked up the badge, run back up to the main section of the Canal District, and you're going to want to open the gate and proceed to the Ruby Rose, which is where the third ritual is going to take place. Head up to the second floor and you'll see the ritual table in the middle. Place the badge on there and begin the ritual. Now this one's a little bit harder because the space is a lot more confined. But what I recommend is making use of both the top section and the second floor instead of just specifically staying on one. That way you won't get trapped as easy, and if you do get trapped sort of running up the stairs, just go ahead and kill them, and then you can sort of run around the top section anyway, as there's several points at which you can drop down. So just survive for about 30 seconds and then the ritual will end, and once the ritual ends you can grab the third gate worm. After doing that, exit out of the Ruby Rose and head over to this goblet here. As you can see, I had to go to round 3. Obviously, the minimum round you can get to Pack-a-Punch is round 4 because of the amount of times you can use Beast per round. But don't worry, if you do go a round or two ahead, it should still be fine and doable. So once you've turned into the Beast, run over to this box and whack it open. Grapple up over to the other side of the Canal District and power on the perk there. Then you're going to want to run through here and then power on this bit here, which will give access to the stairs. So whatever round you're on now, 3 or 4, make sure you get down to 1 zombie left, head over to the Waterfront District and open the gate. Once you have enough points, run through the Waterfront District down into the main section, and you should see a staircase here with a gate. Open that gate for 1,250, run up to this main little platform here, and become the beast. Now you're going to want to grapple straight up in front of you, turn left, grapple up there, and you should see a box. You're just going to knock that off. You're going to sprint and jump straight over back to that platform, and you're going to want to sprint all the way around and down here, and you're going to want to open this door. This gives you access to the gym, which is where the 4th ritual will take place. Once you're back in human form, run down to where you knocked the box off of that platform, and you should see a championship belt. Take that, and then you're going to want to just quickly kill these two shadows that spawn, and then you're going to want to run all the way down to the gym at the very front of the water. Go ahead and place the championship belt on the ritual table and begin the 4th ritual. Now for this ritual, I recommend just sort of running around the boxing ring. Don't run too fast, as they will start to come round both sides and sort of trap you. So make sure you sort of keep them just coming from one direction, and then just kill anything that sort of comes in front of you. Survive for 30 seconds, and then you'll finish the ritual, and you can grab the final gate worm. Once you grab this gate worm, another Margwa will spawn, so just go ahead and kill this before proceeding to the rift. It's entirely up to you, but I decided to get Juggernog around now if I can afford it. But some people prefer to get it a little bit earlier on and end up getting to the Pack-a-Punch area at a slightly later round. It's entirely down to what you prefer and what you're most comfortable with. Now head over to one of the doors that you managed to open and head straight on into the rift. 4 shadows will spawn, just quickly kill them. Whilst you're at it, you can run over to that middle door there and it should just open for you. Once you've killed the shadow and the doors open, you'll see 4 goblets. Just follow what I'm doing here and place your gate worms in the first 2 on the right hand side and the left hand side. By doing that, runnable walls will spawn and you can run across to the other side. Go up to the main platform and place your 2 final gate worms on there, which will create a bridge for you. Then you just need to run across this bridge and begin the final ritual, which is actually very, very easy. So go ahead and start the ritual, and then what I recommend doing is just sort of running around in circles, running across the walls. Survive for 30 seconds, which shouldn't be a problem at all, and then you have unlocked Pack-a-Punch. The Shadow Man will give you a nice little speech here, and then he will grant you access to the Pack-a-Punch. It looks like a portal. You give your gun into the portal, and then some sort of shadow Magua hand tentacle thing will give you back obviously a Pack-a-Punch version of your weapon. You can actually re-Pack-a-Punch a Pack-a-Punch weapon, which will give your weapon a perk. So make sure you bear that in mind and look that up, because they are very, very useful. So hopefully you found this useful. If you did, make sure you give the video a huge thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, and I shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, and roll the outro.